straight over there. Just that mod link damage. Look at that. Look at the mod link damage. It's hitting all of them like that. It destroyed all these elites. Because they shared the damage. Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Fice back at it with another video. But before we get this started, if it's your first time here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, come join us on Discord. It's the best community ever. You will not regret it. Follow us on Twitch. That's where we stream live, as well as on YouTube. You get to see the baby Sky. She's under here at the table right now. She wants to jump on this recliner, but she needs to understand we are doing a video, so she cannot, because then I have to back out on everything. But also, we don't have YouTube monetization, unfortunately, so if you wanted to support the channel, check out that YouTube description below. We have an Etsy storefront link. We have coffee mugs and t-shirts and more things on the way. So if you want to get something back out of it, but also support the channel so we can do amazing stuff, that's what you can do. And there's a Patreon link. But yeah, let's get into this content, guys. I want to talk about this stuff. We're doing a Plague Sower. It's a very Plague Sours sour set. I actually really do like this set. This is the best build that you can do with it. It is fairly cookie cutter, but I am going to mention some of the key points on the things that you can change that have the default setup that you might not really want to have because there really is no benefit to it, and so on and so forth. But the most thing you're going to change in regards to this set is really going to be the weapons. Any light submachine gun is going to be really nice with this build just because of the ammo capacity you're going to have. You can do assault rifles and stuff like that, but I'm going to voice the one that I really do enjoy using, and I love using Damascus Offering. The reason I like it is because by default it has Claymore Torrent, where the Claymore Torrent is just really amazing on damage. It usually is my top damage output skill that I use here, so because of that I do love using this, and it already by default has a clip size of 100, and then when you put talents into it, it goes up to 150. So that, and then with the secondary, there are going to be a few options. I'm going to voice them to you guys. So personally, guys, I love using the ultimate damage link. When there's a lot of elites around each other and you're doing this, it increases the damage boost significantly. So it's a really nice skill to have. You can use other skills like Shadow Comet. Shadow Comet's not a bad option. And then the other one is the increased damage at the cost of siphoning your life. Now, when you're doing solo, I highly don't recommend that. I would actually recommend either trying to use the mod link, the ultimate damage link mod, or if you need to get a little more defensive because for some reason you're dealing with some issues, I highly suggest going into Fortress. But the other one is this one, Dark Sacrifice. Now this does decent damage, but I just don't like the aspect if you're trying to hide from cover. Just because the enemies are hitting you hard if you're dealing with elites, like kind of like in Boomtown, and there's 3 elites, 2 and then 1 boss. It can be a little difficult in those type of scenarios. I could kind of show you some gameplay while I'm discussing that, but I did do some gameplay with Dark Sacrifice to kind of see what it was like, and I did like the damage, but I didn't like how vulnerable you can be in certain scenarios. It would be good if you are teaming up with other people to do Dark Sacrifice because you'll be able to pump more damage, drop turrets, you'll have a little more freedom and stuff like that. But like I said, if you're not using the damage link, you could use Shadow Comet to do some more damage, but that comes at the cost of not using getting the last hit to do your bullet rounds, which we're going to talk about the talent trees, which specifically the skill I am referring to is blighted rounds. That's going to help us get the last shot, so we can refill our ammunition, which is going to be really nice. But you can also, like I said, use Fortress if you want to go defensive. I go with Mod Link. You can use Shadow Comet, and if you feel very comfortable with going with increased damage, go for Dark Sacrifice. I did it. It was fun, but I do like being sure that I'm consistently completing runs versus like having that weird scenario where someone can kill you just because your health is always draining, so on and so forth. And that's just for the Plague Sour build in general. In regards to the Cookie Cutter build, most of it is going to be pretty consistent. The head's going to be the same. The legs are pretty good. I really love the spare mag. The blighted turret is really nice when you keep throwing the turret and you just heal yourself ever so often because you're near to it. So it's a good on-demand heal, and the cooldown is fairly quick. Obviously the Sour Hand is really good as it is. Because it has level 3, 25% damage against Toxic, and most of your damage output's going to be from there. And then this just increases the Blighted Turret. Now, the only thing I didn't like was what was on the chest. And I'm trying to remember what item was on the chest, but it was something with the Blighted... it was this skill, where the skill was like... It was... If the Blighted rounds finish... if it finishes the cooldown, then all your team members get 40% of the damage dealt as healing, and it's split across evenly. That was just a really weak item to kind of have. So you can kind of do a few other changes. I personally really do like, if I'm going for utility, I do love the Cairo turret to have 2 extra turrets to freeze a bunch of targets. So you can change that. I did Sharp Eye to increase my damage output, because if I do kill someone, then I get 16,000 attack power, then another 16,000, then another 16,000. For solo run, this is really good because you get, 48,000 extra firepower, which is really nice when you're trying to pump out some more damage. So that is just really nice. So I definitely enjoyed putting Sharp Eye in there. It's just the other item that was there was totally not worth it. And then what was it? So we had that. This I left alone. That I changed for the second. Change it to whatever you kind of feel like. I highly suggest Cairo turret to have an extra turret to do 3 turrets in total, or Sharp Eye, which I'm having a lot of fun with. I left that alone. I definitely left that alone. And I left that alone. I could probably say, if you were going to try to change anything as secondary, Radical Therapy, just because it's the level 2 version, but I kind of just like it because I'm always having things on Toxic. The only weird scenario that will be on Toxic when you're not dealing with Toxic damage is if you go on cooldown for whatever reason, and now your Blighted rounds are done and you have to use regular bullets, and now you just have to rely on the turret damage of it putting Toxic on people. So you should be focusing on whoever you're damaging. Make sure that it's what the turret is attacking. So if you want to attack something, put your Blighted turret on that. So now that we kind of discussed the gear and what was some of the stuff that you can do slight changes on, let's kind of talk about the skills. So the Blighted turret was kind of what I voiced, because when you're doing this Plague Sour build, it really straight up promotes Blighted turret and Blighted rounds. Like, you need those two together if you're going to be using that set, or you're going to be swapping to other items like that you don't want to have those things for. But Blighted turret and Blighted rounds kind of go hand in hand really well. I definitely do love it. And then you can do whatever for your third. But Cairo turret is just really nice, just to kind of have some freezing capability of like multiple targets, so you don't get overwhelmed. So it's really nice. So this is the skill sets that I kind of did. And now we're going to go kind of into the classes and discuss that. So for the class, we went to the top tier. We went for a Pestilence build, which is really nice. I'm looking forward to eventually doing some other builds with other sets for the Technomancer, so be on the lookout for that. But this is the most generic build for Pestilence when it comes for the Plague Sour, for it to get optimal. One of the key points here is really going to expose Toxin to go to this extra point over here for the increased vulnerability to do more damage when enemies are toxic, when you inflict the Toxic with the decay ability. Because what happens is, every time Toxic is afflicted on an enemy, vulnerable status is afflicted as well. So it's really nice to have this combination here. Then we kind of go down. This one, obviously, we do Toxic afflicted enemies, it lasts 30% longer. Then we went for the increased damage for assault weapons, and that includes the submachine guns as one of the choices there, so that's really awesome. Over here, assault weapon damage. We're not dealing with anything with snipers and stuff like that. I did not like the two sides of power. It's a double-edged sword. Yeah, you do 20% more damage, but you take 15% more damage in the process. I actually went for like the increased damage for when something's about to die, because I want the capability of refilling my ammunition. So I actually went down here, so when the blighted rounds you can actually refill your ammo. So that's the really important thing, and that was one of the things that are in this skill set. So what is it? Yes. While the skill is active, killing shots grant you 30% extra bullets in your magazine. So that's the reason why I went for that extra execution. I call it execution because like World of Warcraft, because I used to play MMOs and stuff like that. But when like an enemy's at like a low percentage health, you do more damage and you can kill them. So Trick Up the Sleeve really helps with us keeping that cooldown not becoming a cooldown and just staying active, so we can continue spamming damage with blighted rounds. So I definitely do love having that. So that's why I kind of went to this tier. And then after that, everything was also cookie cutter, where it's like increased magazine size. And Pestilence is actually a really good support finisher. It's a really good tier for support, because it's not only increasing weapon damage for you, it's also increasing weapon damage for your allies. So whenever you drop one of your blighted turrets, you're increasing your damage of your firepower by 40% for 10 seconds. So just to kind of show you really quick, if you look at our firepower, it doesn't look too great, but it's like 156k. But then when you decide to drop a blighted turret, 156k turns to like 199k. So you're almost at 200k. So it really helps with the output of increasing that. And it's not only for you, it's also for your teammates. So it's definitely really nice. I hope you guys loved all the insight. I tried to give as much information. I'll definitely have a full run. I'm going to show some pictures of like some runs I did with people. Like I was like level 40 something, and I was still pumping out so much damage than all the other people. Which was really nice to do, because and the one thing I definitely do want to voice about this gear set is that this is a really good gear set for leveling up. It's a really good gear set to grind with, because like blighted rounds, like when you're trying to get up to level 50 and stuff like that, like blighted rounds, it keeps you safe. You're still doing damage from afar. Then it doesn't put you in a precarious position, and it's pretty cool. And if you ever were like, you know, dealing with issues of grinding and stuff, like I said, you have defensive options here. You can do Sharp Eye. You could change that to the Kyro Turrets ×2. And like, look at the set bonus active. Like upon applying toxic status, gain 5% damage reduction for 5 seconds. It stacks up. Like that's absolutely amazing. I love to be able to have that type of damage reduction. It's really nice to do that. So guys, definitely be sure to check this out. Leave a like, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys actually run. I'd love to hear it. Let me know what you guys would want to see next, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. See you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Check out the gameplay so you can see what's going on. All right, guys. So we are gonna actually I want to show you guys a quick run in this video. I was showing you how like doing the damage one is really cool, but I think for solo it would be really fun if we did twin Kyro turrets so you guys could see what it's like. I mean, it's really fun because even if you do like a lot of crazy damage with the weapon, this does a lot of control, so it kind of protects you and stuff. So let's just mess around with it, have some fun, and you guys can see what's going on. It'd be pretty cool. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jesus. I'm drinking. I just had dinner, and I'm trying to do the video at the same time for us. So we're going to set this. I really don't remember a guy being up there in all the runs that I've ever done. I don't remember. But apparently there is. I'm going to set that on fire. You really trying to... He's trying to gun butt us. The nerve of the guy. I'm going to set a turret there. I'm going to set a Cairo and a Cairo. So now all areas are kind of covered. You know, when you use Claymore, because it comes from the top bottom, even the people that are up top there, they get hit, which is hilarious to me. Did he really just do that? Did he really just do that? The nerve of this guy just punching our turret? Who does he think he is? I'm gonna, yo, forget that. Hitting all of them. Nah, bro. Where are these guys? That's all they're gonna do. They want to hide behind cover, man. And it's like I had to chase them down. They were staying behind cover there. Like, instead of following me because I'm, like, further in the map, they were like, no, he's going to have to come to us. And I'm like, really? This is annoying. That's the only thing that slows this down, the runs. I hate that it does these random jumps. I'm just trying to roll. I'm not trying to hop over anything. But let's get this mod link damage in. That's beautiful. He's gonna get frozen any minute now. No, he didn't. That was the captain. They're not letting me pass through. He just shielded a bunch of them. Yeah, he should be dead. I'm going to throw some Kairos on the left and the right over here. And we're going to continue the festivities. And let me blow that up. Let me blow this up too. Let's do some AoE damage. Is there anybody else? Like, you see, there's a person all the way on the other side. But he's not going to, even if he doesn't see us, he's not going to come to us. What do we have to do? Run across the world just to get him. I'm hoping that he'll come because there's so many people here in the fight. Maybe not, maybe. We'll see. That person's dead. The mod link damage with the Claymore is really helping. Just siphons when you're focused on one person. It focuses everyone. And there's that one person. Always has to be that one guy in the group that you hang out with. That doesn't want to be part of the festivities. He wants to be the lone rider, someone in a corner. Not wanting to have fun. And we're going to find them in this game. He's that guy. He doesn't want to be part of the fun. Let me do that. Alright, I'm going to throw one Cairo turret in there. And I'm going to throw another Cairo here. And now we're just going to... We're going to make our way around. cut around the meat. Yeah, let's set up some turrets. This guy with a big shotgun over here. This is where all this damage becomes amazing. Oh man, we got the elites surrounding us right now. I'm gonna let that explode in his face. How did that feel, buddy? Gotta be mindful of the surroundings. Like Batman's dude said, Ra's al Ghul. That is annoying. That shield is so annoying. Got him. There we go. Let's do that mod link damage. Let's get them claymores in. Actually, the anime claymore is absolutely amazing. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. He's there. He is. That freaking one dude. You are not taking us out, baby. Come on. Is that it? Oh no, the group, they're splitting up. Don't split up. I wanted to take care of you guys all at once. Alright, that was it there. I think this will be a cool instance of showing you what mod link damage and why it's so good even after the claymore stuff gets hit, because you see the siphoning of all the elites here. One second. I hate that it does that. I'm gonna do damage on this dude right here. Don't run away. Don't be a punk. See, the Juggernaut in the back was getting siphoned. It's weird. Sometimes there's a bug where these dudes are already ready to shoot as soon as the door opens. Like, look, right now. They usually chill, but look how close they're coming to the door. Why is the game bugged like that at times? Beats the hell out of me. But it does. Usually they're like chilling over here. I don't know. That happened to me once. I was drinking a soda. Kind of like I am right now. And the door opened and they blasted me once and I died. I remember when that happened. I was like, yo, that is ridiculous. Alright. Where is it coming from? Oh, shoot. What's happening? Not during a video. The game just did like pop-up video. They did that VH1 stuff on us. The nerve. Oh, they're coming from the other side. Time to throw them turrets. I'm hitting the big dude. I'm hitting the big dude. Everyone can just take that the rest of that damage. We'll do a reload. I'm going for the Mama Jamma. Oh, man. Good stuff. What about you? What about you, big boy? Oh, they're in the corner. Not for long. There's a few people behind us. Let's see if the damage happens. I'm just playing reckless. I don't care. Who's here? Oh, we got another cremator. We got another cremator. He really doesn't like us, yo. He did 2 melees back to back. He's doing 3. Yeah, and this is the final set for the instance. Let's see. But it's so fun playing with this. I really do love it. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these little dudes. They're coming everywhere. Oh man, the broodmother didn't like that we were taking care of the little ones. We were killing younglings in front of them. Star Wars! It's like, no. I have the high ground, Anakin. Nah, this ain't happening right now. I'm taking all the younglings here out. I'm gonna have to do 1 reload at least. It is what it is. But that's why it's such a good perk to have it twice before triggering. Because just in case that does happen, I mean, you got another 150 bullets, man. And that's it.
Shira, about those energy spikes? The insurgents had a functioning power cell down here. What did you do with it? It's disabled. I'll see if Zahidi can take a look at it.
Yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you would love to see next from this game. And I'll be sure to do it. I'm going to be doing some more sets. But I do like going through all the sets that we get. It's really fun. I mean, I had a lot of fun doing this this Plague Sower set. I definitely do love it. It's good for leveling. Once you hit to 50, I think there might be some better sets that on damage output that you can achieve. But if you had this set, I wanted to kind of give you an idea of some of the things that you can do with it. It feels really strong. And yeah, I have a lot of fun playing it. But thank you guys so much, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace. See you guys. You see, that's actually really good. Like, we look at that. You see, and look at the mod Claymore damage. It's pretty up there. And then, you know, the mod damage link follows suit after the blighted rounds. Like, it's really cool. Blighted rounds would take more precedence if you didn't do the double Cairo and you went for the other one that we were using. So keep in mind, if you wanted to pump out a little more damage, have a little less CC, you can do that, and you still do really awesome. So I absolutely love it. But yeah, I'll leave the video here, and I'll post this soon so you guys can check it out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry guys, there's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know about this channel. Tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.